Hello everyone, Hawkey here, back with another Sword of Convallaria account review. So today we're on Babu the Cat, and let's see how we go here. So, alright, 20k Luxite, 12 pulls remaining. How much is that? That's like, what, 140 pulls or so? Still hasn't done the character trial. Probably has to go into that. And yeah, 739 pulls, 17 legendaries, 2.3%. Okay, so it looks like he's spent a bit on the account, but hasn't really. It's still around like just a bit over free-to-play pool, so maybe he's just buying like the monthly and the battle pass. But we'll check the things later. So, pull tie-in, which is great. Oh, that was very fast. 20 pulls, but then did he build up pity for the SP Rawia? Oh, okay, just 10 pulls for the SP Rawia. But yeah, tear in 30 pulls. That's really lucky. And Rawia here in 10. But then Agatha. Is he just like pulling on every single banner? Homer, Miguel, Lily Will there off banner. And I pulled on the Husner banner as well. Iggy. And August. Yeah, this guy is just pulling on like every single banner. Sophia. So maybe like, 10, 20 pulls every banner and see if you get lucky. A Kambe there. And let's scroll through. So Coco, that's nice. So does that mean he doesn't have August? We'll go to the details. Double call. And okay, Ida. And you did pull on Simona's banner as well. It's a bit all over the place. Lily Will, Cole there, Gloria, Inanna, Dentalion. Okay, and started on the 2nd of August, so basically a day 1, day 2 player. So let's see his box. Okay, so looking at his legendaries, let's just sort by legendaries here. So Coco 5-star, Cole at 4-star. I can't believe people are still investing and playing Cole in this day and age. Sophia 3-star, Gloria 3-star, Inanna all the way to 5-star. Wow, that's really invested. Dantalion 3, SP's we at 2, Homer 3, Tear 2. That's pretty good. Ida, he farmed Ida. And a comeback at 4, Lulu at 2. Okay, let's go through them one by one. So Coco. Ooh, a double cup for the extra healing. What is this rolls? Oh man, that's definitely could use a lot of work on those rolls. At least you got the special stat and the flat HP for Coco. But yeah, getting a good fulls is really tough. But yeah, I don't know what you're thinking of going through with double cup. I mean, it hasn't really been invested much, so maybe you can swap over to like double pentacle or go over with the sword and wand. Sorry, wand and cut for the reset RNG, the engraving resonance. That's an option as well. I mean, having extra healing can be pretty good, but you may as well just build up Coco's HP with double pentacle at that stage. Yeah, 7.7k, that's a bit low on the HP side. He raised up the aura for Coco. But yeah, everything else looks really straightforward there. I think it's just a bit of a waste on Castelia there for that one, but yeah, definitely really need to work on those engravings. So gear looks fine. Skills look fine as well. So Cole. Hopefully you stop farming Cole. 14 shards. I mean, it's probably not really worth it to push Cole to 5-star at this stage. It's just kind of been power crept. It doesn't really do as much damage anymore. And what is this rolls? 11% physical attack on a sword engraving. Probably want to push that to like 16%. Or if you have like a decent roll with flat physical attack as well. Yeah, this is just not not invested at all. Devil, and just looking at Coles, yeah, that's pretty standard. But yeah, what's happening with the engravings? Let me check. Has he even been using engravings? I mean, there's still a bit, and he's been using some of the legendary ones. Maybe he just hasn't really looked at the engraving guide and pushed through and used some of the lower tier engravings before you use the higher tier ones. And Sophia. Okay. So 3-star, maybe stop shard farming. Bit hard to tell there. Ever burning blade. Ooh, the double wand. I still prefer her with the sword and wand, but double wand could work because you're getting all the extra buffs there. Physical attack 12%. That's a good stopping point ish, and I mean HP is nice, but probably still after the damage there. And yeah, definitely not Emperor for Sophia. You definitely want to go with the Fortune, because this is only for healthy, and she does so many instances of attack. By the time you're doing damage, like the enemies will be under 70% anyway. So yeah, definitely try and roll a better Fortune with the special stat. Like, I guess we just haven't really spent much. Yeah, 350k Tarot Essence. Yeah, definitely not much investment on the Tarot yet. Like, even if you don't have any, yeah, you got plenty of physical attack ones. Not sure why you haven't started rolling on them. That's definitely something to look at there. And yeah, this is pretty straightforward for Sophia's setup. So yeah, just, it's always the engravings in the tarot here. Alright, moving on, we have Gloria, 3-star. That's pretty nice. Maybe stop shard farming as well. And let's have a look at the gear. Oh, finally good engraving. At least this is pretty decent. 16%, 68 flat. That's what we like to see. But deflection device, no way. This is like one of the worst trinkets. Probably, yeah, just like swap over to Spring Pill. Like, that's not even rolled. Yeah, I'll probably have to look through all the gear properly. There's so much to comment about. And Judgment without the 4th special stat is pretty bad. Like, for Gloria, if you want her to do more DPS, definitely look at changing it to Magician. But he did swap some gear around, so I'm not sure if that's like what he's working on as well. Yeah, there's no other judgment being raised there. And okay, raised for the extra attack percentage, I guess, and this one as well. But the skills are fairly solid. The weapon's nice, but that's about it. That definitely need to change things around. So if I were to change things around, I'll probably go like maybe Spring Pill, and then swap over with the Magician and run her like this. Or you got the arm guards. Yeah, or even giving her the hourglass is pretty nice there. Yeah, maybe we'll just keep it like that, and he can work on the gear later on. Like, yeah, it does have a bit of ore there. What's the level 51? Yeah, definitely out of legendary ore, but 50 is pretty easy to get. Alright. Alright, so back on Sophia, yeah, definitely want to look at going through with the Wheel of Fortune. Hopefully one with decent attack stats, and definitely want a legendary on the 4th stat. I usually try and like maybe lock the ones which can possibly be fairly good there. So, I mean, technically I could even lock this one. And the way I'll go about doing this is I'll go through and raise it up to 35 first and see if there's any decent stats. Like, for example, if I get a decent like physical attack percentage there, I'll raise it up to 50 and see if I get a special stat. Yeah, that's probably what I'll work on here for this account. And yeah, so we'll keep that for Gloria. That's a fairly decent setup there. And yeah, Inanna. I can't believe he's raised Inanna to 5-star. Like, I mean, getting her to 3-star with the heal 2 allies was a good breakpoint. And the 4 stars, she does get the extra range, and yeah, extra heal for her passive heal there. And yeah, 5-star. I mean, there's not really that much benefit. I mean, the guard does get tankier and more damage, and you can spam the guard more, additional 2 times per battle. So when the guard dies, at least he's raised the guard, right? So he can sort of use that. So definitely fly with the princess. Yeah, you did get the battlefield trial. I think this is the reaction which you can swap over with SP Inanna. Don't quote me on that though. I just haven't looked too much into it. But yeah, double cup, magic attack, fairly low, physical attack one. Maybe you could just swap over to another. I mean, they're both. Okay, Tay has the magic attack one, right? Okay, that makes sense. Did you have more? Yeah, maybe you could raise more. But yeah, probably don't really need to raise some of these to 60. 50 is enough for some of them. And magic attack with High Priestess. Like, I feel a lot of with this more like utility type gear, raising to 50 is fine because it doesn't cost you the legendary ore. Like, you still get a lot of epic ore and rare ore, but he's running out. I think he's been raising way too many equipment there, but we'll suss that out. And yeah, with the, I don't really like this setup. Like, you could go fly to the princess or something. But either way, it is what it is. Inanna, she's pretty good. Like, we'll get the SP one, but we only really use it for the princess prayer, the act again, and later on with like the flight of the princess. The guard could come into useful from time to time. Okay, Dantalion. So got into 3-star. Shard farming as well. And ooh, double wand on Dantalion. Yeah, definitely go sword and wand for Dantalion there. I think I'm seeing a pattern. Like, he's keeping a lot of these HP stat ones, like for DPS, like, you know, Sophia and who was it? I mean, Cole wasn't really anyone. Yeah, mainly Sophia and yeah, what did Gloria have on her before? She had yeah, she had this deflection device, also with the HP stats. So yeah, I think for the DPS, just focus on more damage because that's what they're there for. And you know, have your tanks do have the HP, and then healers can have a bit of HP, and you know, their magic attack and everything like that. Devil 2 physical attack. I mean, it is what it is. Dantalion. Yeah, there's not much difference to Dantalion's build. As long as it works, but yeah, and I prefer having the sword engraving on the weapon there, so maybe we could just swap this one. Yeah, swap it to this one. Obviously it has the sword and the wand. And I don't know, does Dantalion get high ground that often? I think we'll just keep it as it is, unless yeah, HP. Yeah, the engravings just need a lot of work. SP Rawia. Hopefully this is a big one. Okay, still farming her. That's great. I definitely want to push her to at least 3-star for the 2-turn cooldown for her act again. Otherwise, yeah, push her to 5-star, which is really amazing for her. Okay, 15 physical attack, 128. Could be still a little bit better, but I think good enough for now. Because there's so much you need to work on. Yeah, again with the trinkets. Trinkets don't really have any attack on them, just HP. And ooh, double physical attack. I do like that. That's a really good magician there. And yeah, fairly standard build here for SP Rawia. Yeah, I think the low attack is just basically trinket doesn't have any attack there. Yeah, pentacle on the arm guard? I don't know. Okay, Homer. Alright, Homer is at 3-star. Ooh, almost 4-star. Yeah, 5-star and 4-star Homer are really strong as well. You get that 40%. 10% increase there from 3-star, and yeah, just more damage at 5-star. You could go 20% physical attack, and yeah, stealing buffs, 1 energy. She does run out of energy quite often. 13%, 92. I think that's sort of okay. Yeah, looking at the Kroon wiki here for the engraving calculator, 13% physical attack and 92 flat. I think that's equal to maybe like 17% total. Oh, okay, a bit higher, 19% I think. Okay, so it's comparable to like a 19-20% physical attack. So yeah, that's pretty decent there. So yeah, can keep it as it is. Yes, again with the HP there. Definitely could use some rolls like for wand. So for sword, I'll probably go like the percentage physical attack to at least 16%. Or if you have like flat end percentage, that's pretty good as well. And for the wand, yeah, definitely want to push it to around like 11-12% physical attack, or you can do lower if you're getting the flat rolls as well. Okay, justice. Only 1 flat, no special stat for the crit damage. I think probably just go through with like magician for her as well. But you do have the rampage archer for the bit of extra crit, so yeah, potentially you could build on that crit as well. So justice isn't too bad for her there. Alright, moving on. Tear, nice. 2-star, definitely shard farming. That's good to see there. Okay, have the reset RNG, HP rolls. I mean, it's good for a bit of survivability. Yeah, world without the special stat is just so bad. Like, this is one of the ones where you definitely want to have the special stat for world. Do you even have one? Probably not yet. Okay. Yeah, so the special stat one, you do get the cooldown reduction when you're on standby, so that's what you want to aim for Taya. And yep, got the cage, campfire. Yeah, I think probably just aim for like, better engravings, bit of magic attack there. I mean, I think you could keep with that for now. And yeah, definitely better tarot there for Taya. Mytha, is she even used? Like, everything's pretty low level. I feel like he's just raising like random gear, right? There's just a lot of low level gear all over the place. Maybe just doesn't like switching gear too much. And this is just like a pure knockback in the Mytha. Not much to say about this. Yeah. It's just Mytha. Ida. Okay, 2-star. Did you shard farm her at some point? I mean, it's not that much. Was just like a week or so. Okay, has the ear and combat bow. Yeah, same with the engravings. The lifesteal one's pretty good. She could also go like wand as well. 2%. Yeah. And yeah, just not raised. At least we've got the skills right? Hopefully. You haven't even raised any of these. I think at this stage, probably go with the barricade fight. Getting the extra attack and the extra moves pretty useful. Like 50% chance. Maybe it was good back in the day, but definitely not anymore. We've got so much extra debuffers and buffers these days, so yeah, can build her for a bit of damage with her assisting attacks. Fakel, yeah, not much to say about Fakel. I recall you had a lot of Hunter's Intuition. Just start that up, and yeah, not even committed on engravings. Cornucopia staff on a comeback. Okay. Alright, so 4-star, almost pushing at that 5-star. I mean, you're close, so you could definitely work on pushing that all the way to 5-star. And yeah, with the Cornucopia star, okay, 15%. Definitely paid some attention there. When unharmed. No, I think it's still better to go sword and wand on Akambe for the extra damage. I feel like he'll still get passively damage here and there. So you'll not really be able to keep this because yeah, he usually does want to get a bit deeper into the battle, um, to summon his assassins, burning riches and everything like that. And I do prefer him with like Devil, because you can get all the passive attack and defense buffs which carry over when you summon your assassin, which yeah, 85% attack and defense and HP, so that's good. And yeah, all the right skills there for a combo, which is nice. So definitely can carry a bit, especially with the 3-star cornucopia staff. Probably saving the cornucopia fruit, which is good there. And did we really miss anyone? I mean, yeah, not really. Okay. Alright, so let's look at his gear. Still has one cornucopia weapon not used. Man, I mean, at this stage, you already got like a... Where was it? The 4-star... The 3-star cornucopia staff. Star that up. 4-star, it's fine. You're saving the fruit, right? Yeah, saving the cornucopia fruit, that's good. These tarots, probably choose like magician or something. That's probably the most common one. Medals, engravings, stars. Yeah, why haven't you used any stars? Medals, ores. You're running out of ores. You just change this to like the legendaries. Resource selection, probably the tarot essence I'll recommend. That's probably the main one we run out of, because actually let me just double check. Oh, it doesn't tell me, right? 600. Yeah, a bit low on radiant powder, but the main bottleneck is the ores there. Yeah, for this one, probably go with the stars. Does it give you stars? Yeah. Oh, engraving chests. Yeah, give you the talent mats. So definitely aim for those. More talent mats. Like, how bad are your talents if you're not using them? Oh, he's got this series 2 one. So I'll probably recommend. I think getting the Fool's one is the priority, because the rare ones are the 3 down at the bottom and Temperance. But the main one we use is Fools, so that use that. You haven't chosen one. Maybe go for Rawia or Fakel. Yeah, I understand. The Beryl skin. I can't believe you pull for Beryl skin, but you don't have her. That's just rough. So rough. Yeah, 10 pulls, you can save it up. Yeah, even the epics. Have you just maxed everything out or something? Oh, the pod is expiring, so definitely look at doing that. 61k primordial power. I think that's a lot. 12 Castalia, that's good savings. Yeah. I don't know, have you... You still have a lot of epic talents. Have you just not been raising up your talent tree? We'll have a look at that later. So for shard farming, who was the plan again? We're going to like a Akambe 5-star, SP Rawia and Te, I think. And then after like a Akambe 5-star, maybe go back to Homer. I think that'll probably will be the main plan. And wait, is that just an extra one for Coco? She's already 5-star. Yeah. Alright, looking at gear, 3 newborn blades is good. I do like to have things more consistent. I like to have the swords on the weapons and then the wand on the trinkets, so I can mix and match. Like if Sophia wants to change from like Ever Burning Blade to Newborn or to Void Stab, it wouldn't really affect her resonance and everything as well. And doing that, you can also change it to the other one, which is the wand and cup. So you make your weapon a cup and you keep the same trinket to get the reset RNG. You start this up. Just scrap the next ones you get. Center Swift Sword's pretty rare, and it's a good HP once it's fully started up. Yeah, I don't think you need any more Guardian's Will. Maybe you can keep a second and scrap the rest. Double-sided Halberd. Only 3-star. It must have been pretty tough. Pennant Halberd 5-star. Okay. I don't really like this one. I think you can just scrap the rest there. And you start up Doomsday Scythe. Definitely look at scrapping the rest here. Actually, maybe let's go through and like unlock the ones I recommend to scrap, so maybe you can keep that in mind later. Or maybe you could just lock them back up again. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing more work for the heck of it. But yeah, there's so much to scrap. I don't know if you're actually getting the 2 trinkets a month, or maybe you missed some of the earlier months. Skeleton Spear, that's pretty rare. Probably start that up. Yeah, good to have 2 nameless staff. Extra movement is nice. Silent Guard's okay. Yeah, I do like keeping like at least 2 or 3 Brutal Axes. Hollow Axe, yeah, maybe you can 5-star one, but otherwise, not really. Denal Hammer, yeah, I don't think you really need it. Maybe you can keep 2 around, but don't bother starring them up. You're just there for the extra knockback when you need it. Feast Axe is amazing, so is Tuning Hammer. But you don't really have that many axe users. No August. Gale Sword is good. Starry Sky Heritage. Did you scrap a lot of them? There's seems like quite a few there. Probably should have more. Cube is great. Skeleton Staff, scrap the rest. I think you should stop starring up stuff you don't really use. Level 50 as well. Focus 1 is really good, so is Broom. Yeah, Diffusing Prison is amazing as well. Meteor Line, yeah, probably just start that up and scrap this one. Well Hunter, I don't like infections, but you could keep some around. And Irian Crossbow, yeah, we could maybe keep a second one. Martyrs and Star Raid are pretty rare. Mega Melee is pretty nice as well. Yeah. Can't believe you raised this one up to 60 as well. Over like other stuff like what? Mystery Guardian, Fancy Hat. Yeah, it's good to keep some fancy hats. I think like the fireside chat with like no wheel stage, like some of them you might need like 5, but you could sort of work around with 2, so that's pretty good there. Yeah, Cloak, I think just start them up. Cloak only becomes really better at 5-star with the 3 tiles. So yeah, that's what you want to really aim for Cloak. It's not too good at lower starts because it's hard to take advantage of the effect. Crystal Burst is pretty nice. Yeah, really good for Coco and like Agatha. Strike Back and HP is really good. True Lens, yeah, just start this one up. Cooling Powder, I don't think you need 5, but it's good to keep some spares around. Good to keep spare arm guards as well. You roll Pentacle on this. I think you could give this to... Oh, because you got some fire rings as well. Yeah, I think it's still best to get it like with Wand and just give it to... A lot of people can use it, just extra damage. You can give it to Lash for the extra piercing damage. Yeah, I think it's good to maybe keep like 3-4 arm guards at least. Spring Peel, yeah, you can start 2 up. Luxite Great Shield, I don't really see much use of it. Maybe you could start 1 up. Good to keep extra space-time rings and spare roaring flints as well. Hourglass, why did you start this one up at level 40 and not this one? But yeah, just start this one up as well. Maybe it's just the... It's not even the stats. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, Hunters, just start that up. But yeah, what is with these random levels of your gears? Like, a bunch of 60s, okay. Probably raised... I think most of these are 60 were okay, except for that. I mean, Stace Time, Disaster Bottle, probably weren't needed. And he raised like these weird ones to 50. The Steel Crossbow, okay. And then some to 40. I think you're just raising way too many gears. And what is all this to level 10? Okay. Tarot Whispers. You're not overcapped. Have you been scrapping a lot of like legendary Tarot Whispers or something? I swear most of us have like overcapped unless we're scrapping a ton. Or you just haven't been farming them. That might be it. And looking at your stages, so weapon trials. Oh, okay, I haven't done 11. 11 is a bit of a tough one for these stages there. Okay, yeah, at least you start up that one. You beat 11 for weapon trial 1. The Taras, okay, haven't beat 9. That's probably why you don't have that many Taras there. But I think, yeah, I think your account's still strong enough to beat all these stages. It's probably just a matter of optimizing the gear. And you haven't beat floor 10 or Tower Conquest. I think you could you know, cheese through some stages and everything. Most of the stages you can still beat with like the Luxite gang and everything. So definitely something to look at doing there. And yeah, only chapter 10. What is with people stopping at chapter 10? Like, you could probably like auto through most of it for the story chapters. And what was looking at? Yeah, talents. Why do you still have like all these epic talent boxes? Not, yeah, just bro, raise these up. Burn those epic talent boxes and, you know, start maxing stuff out. Okay, slowly working on these. That's all right. Or maybe because you don't have much breakers. It was just Homer, right? But still, these need to be raised eventually. And yeah, 101, 22. You got plenty of mats. I mean, not enough to max them all out, but yeah, even a little bit adds up. Like, you got just all these resources sitting there, and that's probably why things are a bit harder for you, because you haven't really used the resources. You've just been hoarding the resources. It's not really going to do much collecting dust, and like there's no point like saving those resources there. I think the watch is like the most invested there. But it's alright. Still a lot of work to be done there. And how are we going for events? So Night Crimson, Wave Run would have been like all done there already. I doubt you pushed. Wait, what? Bro. This event ends in 2 days. Have you not been able to 3-star this? How? Why? Alright, looking at his wave run tournament, it's very it's rough. And yeah, he's just 3-starred this stage. And yeah, just in case you guys didn't know, when you sweep, remember to tick this so you can auto deploy, chooses the best characters for you. And yeah, you don't have to like, I think a lot of you have been using the using like the octopus and everything as well. And yeah, it hasn't gotten all the rewards. At least we got the Castelia for him. So that's a start. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it to farm now. Maybe you could try look up YouTube guides and clear these stages. Shouldn't be too hard. I think like they're 10 minutes per stage or anything. And he did play some of that to do the quest, right? Yeah, okay. That's rough. Spiral Destinies. Okay. Still a little bit to go. Halfway through chapter 4. Okay, not too bad. Fireside chat. I mean, this just started, right? This is... Okay, he hasn't even clicked into it yet. Or, no. All done? All done. At the most easiest difficulty. Okay, yeah. No combos. I mean... Yeah, I feel like this guy's more of a casual, right? uh, let's have a look here. So, Voyage of Discovery. Ooh, didn't even do 3, 4, and 5. Only did 2? Yeah, this guy just autos. Oh, wow. Okay, at least he cleared the 10s, right? At least he cleared these ones, which are a better value. But, rip the talents. No wonder he's behind on talents. Stellar Echoes. I remember I just ordered this, so this should be really easy. Yeah, at least he's clearing it. Yeah, maybe you want to clear 65, so you get the 65 version here. At least you get the weapon trial 65. That's fine. His invite code. Wait, he did show it off? Is he even in a guild? Don't you show it off to, and you get 20 Luxite? Yeah, bro hasn't even been claiming his Luxite. There, here, 20 Luxite. Claim it. So you don't forget. How we're looking for Spiral Destinies. Oh man. Another bronze silver one. This guy doesn't do Spiral Destinies. Only one ending completed. Was that the Sandmaid Scales one? Or the very first one? So you skipped the whole like Spiral Destinies. Or maybe you did start it but not finish it. Actually, we can check, right? Spiral Destinies. So that's Night Crimson. Okay, he's only on chapter 3. Oh man. Yeah, definitely a lot to work on this account. What else? What's his home decoration like? Okay, at least it's changing the bonds. And that's another thing. Some people miss there, like swapping out the bonds or not using like the EXP from there. But that's pretty good. Alright, and yeah, I did find it odd. So he's buying the cornucopia, this battle pass, and he does have like a few skins and everything, but he's not actually bought the monthly. That's like the best value one. Okay, he's got the summer pack and the selector. Yeah, so this is the monthly. This is really good value. Like, what's that? $5 for 80 times 30 plus 300. $5 for 18 pulls, and then you get 9 backtracks a month. But yeah, only if you're willing to spend. But that is the best value alongside. The battle pass is pretty nice there. Okay, so he hasn't been scrapping for the trinkets. So yeah, the gear I unlocked, probably look at scrapping some of that. And make sure you buy the 2 trinkets every month. And yeah, want to save the Astral Shards for the Astral Imprint, the signature gear that's going to come out later. 74k reputation. You just haven't been buying from this shop, right? You bought the coins, okay. Like Bond Charm, engravings is nice, legendary ore, platinum medal, Tara essence. That's probably all I'd go for. I mean, you could sort of even consider the epic ones, because the epic engravings do give pretty good stuff, and if you're following the engraving guide, you do want to use up like the lower tier engravings to raise the growth rate of that piece of gear, so you get better engraving rolls down the track. So I'll probably like clear out like the first row, because he has so much. You can clear out the first row, do that one, do the epic one, platinum medal, gold medal, Tara essence, and yeah, and then slowly maybe not buy the epic ones, not buy the these ones later. But he just has so much, so just to spend a bit more because it's just the way sitting there. Alright, so he's probably saving up for the 70k selector there, insignia. I think this as well. He just hasn't really buying much there. So yeah, the engravings again. Maybe even the epic talents, because he's a bit behind on talents. Legendary ore, platinum medals, Tara essence, same thing. I'm not buying anything from this shop. Okay, I mean it's just cosmetic. You don't really need it. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, has he been pushing Clash? Five gems a day, right? Okay, at least he's doing it. And let's see how annoying this defense is. Is he going to be a nice person? Nah, okay. But it's like default defenses, right? Yeah, it hasn't really changed anything. Okay, that's alright. And okay, 5 attempts. Yeah, it's definitely needs a lot of work. yeah, didn't really focus on the right stuff, and engravings and everything are a mess. I think for this account, it's a bit rough. Alright, so overall this account, yeah, I think it does need a lot of investment in like engravings, tarots, and everything. I think what he has invested so far in the characters is a bit like the bare minimum. Like he's still beaten some content here and there. Might struggle in some of the harder content, and just needs a lot of he just needs to spend the resources he has. I think that's the main thing. Probably need to ask more questions, look at some guides, and yeah, like all these resources, it's just not being used, and in a way, because he hasn't used the resources and beaten all the content, that also does make him fall a bit behind as well. I think looking at all the units and everything, because he does have August and doesn't have really like a strong single target, like Ruir's more of an AoE, and he does have about like 150 pulls or so. Probably best to look at getting Tristan and then saving up for SP Sophia and Cavaro. I think that's the plan going forward. Just really lacking like a really strong like main DPS for bossing. Like Ruir's more for mobs. Gloria's like half a support. Sophia's really specialized with her HP damage. Akambe, he does quite a bit of damage, but he is a bit hard to use. Need to really plan things out properly with him. And he does have good supports like Coco, Inanna, Tear, Homer. Homer can be a bit of DPS, and also Ida down here as a support. So yeah, I think overall we'll probably give this one like a D, a D plus. It definitely has a lot of potential, but yeah, the way it is, and the fact that he is behind and not completing all the events, um, it's a bit rough. So we'll just leave that there, and hopefully he can watch this video and improve on his characters, his accounts, and yeah, start beating a lot of content. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.